For Comedy Hype News, I'm John Abba. Shannon Sharpe would sit down with another noteworthy comedic talent. This time, Kel Mitchell from All That and Kenan Kel fame would speak with the football great turned media personality. You see, upon its release, fans online have now reacted to several headlines, one in which Mitchell reveals to Sharpe that he stayed with his then ex-wife after she cheated on him and was pregnant by other men during their marriage.
She had gotten pregnant, other things, and...
While y'all were together?
Yeah.
And it wasn't you?
Not with me. It wasn't.
And you stuck around?
Yeah, here's the thing. These were things that were being revealed, you know.
She telling you this?
No.
How did you find...
In the interview, Kel would reveal that he would find out that the baby that they aborted in their relationship wasn't his. Well, now, Kel's ex-wife, Taisha Hampton, is publicly speaking out after being called out on Club Shay Shay, and she's denying the allegations placed on her. Hampton would take to TikTok to tell her side of the story and clear her name. She would detail how the two met and got married, catching Kel with other people, even stating the first time the two had sex, Hampton became pregnant. She would also release another video asking who is the woman that was pregnant in their relationship. Hampton would go on to criticize Mitchell's selective memory and begin to list several other instances of Mitchell failing in their marriage, accusing him of mental and physical abuse, not taking care of his kids, and even catching Mitchell with a man.
So, Kel, who is this person that was pregnant? Because it was not me. Like, who was this? And then other thing is, like, how do you remember all these pregnancies, but you don't remember your kids for, like, years? Like, I don't even know, 13, I don't know, 14. And then how do you remember all these pregnancies, but you don't remember Nick, you know, in my cheerleading outfit, right? Like, how does your memory work exactly? Because you remember lots of things about me from a long time ago, and it just kind of odd, like, how your memory works. Like, you don't remember, I don't know, do you remember your daughter in a car accident? Do you remember your son losing his tooth? Do you remember taking your kids' money? Do you remember being completely physically, mentally abusive? Do you remember that you used to beat me and hit me and choke me and strangle me when I would come out the hospital because I have sickle beta thalassemia disease? Do you remember that? Do you remember that you were addicted to sex? Do you remember that? Do you remember me catching you with a man?
Again, Hampton would declare that she was loyal in her relationship and did not cheat on Mitchell at all, calling him a narcissist. Now, this isn't the first time we heard from Hampton, as she would shock fans by accusing Kel and Nick Cannon with messing around back in 2022.
It was really shortly after Nick was in my cheerleading uniform on my bed. And I know that's crazy, right? I know that's like, you know what? I have realized that I have, I don't know, Asperger's, autism, I don't know, but I know that nowadays people would think like, oh man, a guy's, you know, and his girlfriend's cheerleading outfit, you know, people would think like, why would you want to marry that guy, right? Why would you want to marry that guy? Because, you know, he might be, I don't know, you know, with the rainbows. I love rainbows, by the way. But, you know, I'm saying he might like them more than me. Who knows, you know? So anywho, so no, but that's not actually what I thought about. I just thought about the fact that Nick and his little balls were in my cheerleading outfit, and I was just thinking about how I was going to clean it. Could it be sanitary? Is that possible? And has he done this before? And have I known? And just everything else went through my mind except for the fact that possibly they were in some sort of romantic relationship, because he used to like me to wear the cheerleading outfit. So I wasn't thinking like, you know, that could have been happening, because he never told me that he was, you know, bisexual.
Cannon himself would go on to respond to the accusations. Yep, we probably had the big ear of corn, a bunch of orange soda, and a couple of kid choice words up our ass too. Now, in her latest comments, Hampton would also share a document coming from one of a few lawsuits she's filed against Mitchell, and stated that the two are currently in court. Hampton would release several more TikTok videos responding to the comments and reposters while continuing to accuse Mitchell of not being there for his children. If you remember back in 2022, Mitchell's daughter, Allure, would accuse the actor of being an absent father in her life, saying that he missed 10 years of her life. She would add that Mitchell wasn't there for her financially, but only paid for what, in her eyes, looked good on paper, which included her first car, high school tuition, and campus housing. With allegations and accusations being thrown from all sides, it's tough to tell who's telling the truth. Followers under Hampton's page would heavily support her, writing that Mitchell wasn't telling the truth in his interview. However, when the Art of Dialogue posted Hampton's response on their page, followers would still heavily support Mitchell, claiming she's the one lying. So let's talk about it more in the comments below. What do you guys think? And stay up to date for the latest news and comedy by subscribing here to our YouTube channel. And check out the Hypers Club right now for cool and original content. And for our YouTube viewers, if you like this story, send us a super thanks by hitting the button below, and you can tip us what you want to show your support. For Comedy Hype News, I'm John Abba.
Did y'all enjoy that? We've got so much more for you at hypersclub.com. Our exclusive interviews and backstage content gives you the chance to feel a part of the club. So what are you waiting for? Come on and join.